앞으로도 국가대표의 마음으로 세계 곳곳에서 대한민국을 많이 알리는 데 이바지하겠습니다.
Hello, Rainies and the people who want to learn more about Korea, the land of BTS. This is Bin. You've all seen Bangtan's yet another gripping performance at MMA, right? As you were watching the finale of Bangtan's MMA stage, which was Idol, you have probably noticed a lot of Korean traditional stuff there. Korean heritage was especially emphasized in this performance. So we prepared this video because we thought you might be curious about that. This is the first video of the series of 2 videos. In this video, we'll explain the Korean traditional elements of the stage in terms of the sounds. In the second video, we'll talk about the stage in terms of the visual arts. Don't you want to see the second one first? However, as you know, the artistry of BTS is based on the music. Of course, we can't ignore the visual art side of BTS since they're so good at it. But we can't just pass what they have done with the music, knowing that they have put so much effort into it, and go to the visual arts, right? The beautiful appearances of Bangtan Boys and the fascinating stage were made possible and inspired by the music of BTS. Everyone agrees? Alrighty then. Let's talk about each Korean traditional elements of the Idol stage one by one. First, let's listen to the original version of Idol that you're all familiar with. And this is the MMA version of Idol. Can you hear the differences? The original version of Idol also used some of the sounds from the virtual Korean traditional instrument library developed by the Center for Arts and Technologies at Seoul National University. However, the MMA version of Idol was remixed from the fundamental sounds of the song in order to demonstrate the Korean traditional performances on the stage. I'm sure the instrument sounded very strange and exotic to you. Therefore, I would like to introduce each instrument used in the song. Bangtan Boys never told us to explain it to you that they have used this and that instruments. However, if you take your time and learn about each instrument, you'll be able to hear more sounds and like the music even more. And I believe your understanding of BTS's music will be much deeper, I bet. The string instruments that I can hear are 가야금 and 해금. The wind instruments that I can notice are 태평소 and 대금. Lastly, the percussion instruments used in the song are 장구, 징, 꽹과리, and 북. You must be like, what? What the heck are you talking about, man? Right? I know, I'm sorry, yes. I would feel so lost too if I were you. That is why we have to listen to each instrument separately in order to get to know each of them and find out how beautiful they are. Well, but if you listen to Korean traditional instruments playing Korean traditional songs, it might be too boring to you right now. So, let's hear them play our favorite BTS songs. Shall we start with 가야금? How about that? Isn't it lovely? Look at her fingers. Don't you think her skills are amazing? The performer of the song you just listened to has a YouTube channel called 예지 가야금. I think this channel is very worth subscribing. So I'll provide the link to her channel so that you can listen to the full version of the song after you're done with watching this video. Now let's go to the second instrument, which is 대금. Again, this is another BTS cover. Do you hear the sorrowfulness of the instrument? Playing this instrument is quite similar to playing a flute. However, it definitely has a different charm. This clip is from the YouTube channel called 대금이 누나. Like the previous channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel and listening to the full version of the song. Okay, the third one is haegum. This is an instrument played by bowing on the strings like a violin. Even though there are many similar brother instruments throughout Eurasia, this is a Korean traditional instrument that has been Koreanized. Why don't we listen to haegum's BTS cover? Don't you feel like you're about to see Jungkook's close-up and he's gonna start singing? This is from the J Lily's YouTube channel. She is very talented. Likewise, there are numerous covers in her channel. Please subscribe to her channel and listen to the full version of her covers. Are you enjoying listening to BTS songs played by Korean traditional instruments? Don't you feel much closer to Korean traditional instruments now? Yes, you do. You do. Now, let's listen to 대평소, but we couldn't find BTS cover of this instrument. So, we've prepared something that might be very familiar to you. The fusion of blues and Korean traditional sound. Please listen to this. This is very charming. Honestly, I want to thank you because we found this group Mute Music while we were looking for the BTS cover of this instrument for you. Who would ever thought that blues can be played with the Korean traditional instrument 대평소? I really hope this group would achieve worldwide fame. Mute Music. Be sure to roll the R. Mure, like Spanish. Very worth subscribing. Now, all we have left are percussion instruments. They are 북, 장구, 꽹과리, and 징. The ensemble of these four instruments are called 사물놀이. 사물 means four instruments, 놀이 means to play. And 사물놀이 is like a small chamber music version of 풍물놀이, which is kind of like a large orchestra playing outdoor. We'll cover 풍물놀이 in the second video. Let me tell you what is so special about these percussion instruments. Just like any other percussion instruments, these instruments stimulate the most instinctive emotions of human beings. However, these four instruments have much stronger power to do that. What made me say that so confidently? I'll show you the evidence. Can you see that little girl? She's unconsciously shaking her little body and gets attracted to the sound. So cute, isn't she? Aww. Also, isn't it so fascinating to watch people playing instruments immersed in their music like that? If you listen to 사물놀이 live instead of listening to it in this video, these powerful instruments will make you instinctively react to the massively resounding sounds and the beats. I really wish you could get a chance to see these instruments playing right in front of your eyes. You know, you might be just like that little girl. It seems like they performed this in Berlin. The link to the video is under this video, so please watch the full version. I'm sure you'll watch it until the end just because of the girl, because the girl is so cute. Anyway, the Idol remix version at MMA was the ensemble of the Korean traditional instruments that we just introduced to you. Since you have looked through all the instruments, now you can see that the scale is huge, right? This kind of combination is the size of a regular orchestra in the Western music. Don't you feel that it was so worth it to learn about the sound of the stage? In conclusion, I think this rearrangement of Idol is a masterpiece, doing excellent job at balancing the harmony between the East Asian music and the Western music by putting Korean traditional instruments, which only uses 5 notes, into the Western music score that consists of 7 notes. Done. Nice and clean. Now you, who have seen this video, know more than anybody about the song Idol and the sound of the stage at MMA. And this was the moment that you finally understood the sound which Bangtan boys wanted to play for you. Are you touched by my kindness? Oh my god, what do we do? This isn't over. The second video is on the way. If the first video was this good, don't you feel that the second one would be even better? You know, the channels that cover BTS songs, we'll leave the links under this video, but we'll also provide them at the end of this video on the screen so that you can watch them as soon as this video is over. I hope you enjoy and have fun at the channels that we suggested to you, and while you're doing that, I'll prepare the second video and get ready to meet you again. By the way, I don't want to take too long, but it's gonna take a while, so would you please say that you'll wait for me? Thank you for watching. See you in the second video.